Welcome to the Narcissism Unmasked channel, where we will reveal to you truths you may not have known about the world of narcissists. Here, you will find everything to help you understand how to deal with narcissists, avoid their negative impacts, and we will also provide you with support and hope to regain your life and self-confidence. Don't forget to support us with likes, comments, and shares to spread awareness and help more people break free from the hell of narcissism. Let's get started. Welcome to a new episode and a new video about narcissism. In most cases, if not all, a narcissist doesn't abandon or leave the victim easily. They try their hardest to maintain control over the situation and their victim. It's never expected from a narcissist to leave their victim, no matter how long they've been apart. A narcissist will use any method or strategy, which can be unexpected and cause great astonishment to their victim, to regain control over them. In this episode, I will talk to you about the strange methods a narcissist might use to achieve this goal. If you've been a victim of a narcissistic relationship, you probably won't be surprised by what I'm going to tell you today. You've experienced it yourself. You've definitely experienced the narcissist's approach after they neglected and left you following your strong relationship with them, which left you deeply attached and emotionally connected, making the relationship difficult for you. You may find yourself one day, after the distance and neglect, waking up to a message from the narcissist on your phone saying things like, "You called me," or "You talked about me with so-and-so," or "You did this or that." These messages are meant to provoke or make you want to respond to them. The narcissist tries to make you doubt yourself or question how you acted. Even though there has been no contact or communication between you, the narcissist is trying to create an opportunity for you to respond to them so they can continue their attempts to regain control over you. Once you fall into the trap and respond to deny what happened, you'll find yourself facing more questions, as if nothing ever happened between you two. This is exactly what the narcissist wants from you, to respond and give them a chance to manipulate you into talking about getting back together. And as soon as you respond and open the door for them to continue their attempts to win you back, the narcissist will ask you about your life, what you've been up to, or how you're doing in a certain situation, along with some talk about missing you or how much they've missed you. Don't be surprised when you give them the chance to talk to you and they start blaming you for what happened in the relationship, saying that you shouldn't have done certain things or said certain things. You don't even know what caused the separation or its real reasons, and they're playing on your emotional attachment and old feelings toward them. As soon as they start talking like this, unfortunately, you might go back to them and allow them back into your life. The next method the narcissist will use when trying to reconnect with you is pretending to care about you. You'll find the narcissist sending you messages about being worried about you or showing intense interest in you. They might ask you about something you're lacking or inquire about your health, for example. They might even ask about the children, if you have any together, even though they haven't cared or asked about them for a long time. The way they'll talk to you is as if they're taking on the role of a caring father or a husband who still loves and cares for you. You'll receive messages from them saying how much they miss you or how they just want to see you once. You'll also receive messages like apologies, or that what happened wasn't intentional but a misunderstanding, or that their love for you made them do what they did. At this moment, the victim feels extremely difficult emotions, such as anger, frustration, and deep sadness, especially if the narcissist has been involved with someone else or found someone better than you in their eyes. Remember, this is the most difficult moment for you because the emotions you're feeling will weaken you, and that's exactly what the narcissist needs to be able to enter your life again. At the same time, they'll convince you that what happened was your fault, not theirs, and that you're the one who made them re-engage in a relationship with you, or that they need someone in their life. And this is what the narcissist needs from you, to respond to them and give them the opportunity to start playing with your mind again, talking about coming back together. And when the narcissist talks to you like this, you'll find their words very organized and well-structured because they've studied your personality extensively and know how to manipulate you. You need to keep this in mind. If you have children with the narcissist and have just come out of a relationship with them, the next method they'll use in their attempts to return to you will surprise you. You'll find the narcissist showing you emotions you've never seen from them, even when you were in a relationship with them. Unfortunately, at this point, due to your old emotional attachment to them, you won't be able to confront what's happening, and they'll be able to break through any barriers between you and them, especially if there's a part of you that wishes for their return, even if it's just to satisfy yourself and regain your self-esteem. At this moment, You'll return to the relationship without any will from you, and easily too, because they expose you to a type of emotions you've never dealt with before, and it's very difficult for you to resist. In this state, the narcissist can bring you back to the relationship, repeating the cycle of abuse that you experienced before. You need to know something very important. A narcissist is impossible to show you their true feelings because, for them, emotions mean weakness. You need to ask yourself a very important question. If the emotions they're showing you are real, why didn't you notice them from them a long time ago during your relationship? So you should know that everything that is happening with him is not real. It's all lies, deceit, and manipulation of you. If what we talked about didn't work with you, or if your resistance was very strong against the narcissist's attempts to retrieve you, you'll find that the narcissist will resort to pretending that he is facing a certain problem by sending you a message from someone else entirely, informing you that he is in trouble or facing a specific crisis. This means that the message may not come directly from the narcissist himself to ensure its impact on you. For example, he may send you a message stating that he is in a critical condition or very sick. Also, the message could be from him personally, claiming that he has been in a certain accident, or that he is not improving and needs you or your support. Without a doubt, any normal person receiving such a message would feel anxious and, due to the compassion within you, you would genuinely start to worry about him and try to help him. Unfortunately, what we are talking about is not normal relationships where we can't sacrifice our emotions and commitment to each other despite any differences between us. We must differentiate between these normal relationships and a relationship with a manipulative and abusive narcissist, whose sole purpose was to destroy and ruin our lives. Sadly, the narcissist uses your emotions and good feelings against you to achieve his goals without any hint of conscience, because he knows your weaknesses very well and knows how to exploit them perfectly. Keep in mind that if this didn't work with you, you might find that the narcissist might resort to something a bit bigger, which is threatening to kill himself or to commit suicide if you don't allow him to talk to you or meet you and give him a chance to explain his situation. This is exactly what he needs, for you to just listen to him, and he knows very well how to play with you and convince you, because this is one of the things he is very good at. At this point, things will be very difficult for you to bear, and you must have someone with you or by your side in this situation, like a therapist or anyone who can support you so they can help you deal with this situation in the right way. I want to tell you something very important, that you are not responsible at all for preventing someone from doing something to himself, because this is not your responsibility at all, and his life is his responsibility, not yours. Try not to blame yourself or be afraid, thinking that if something happens, it will be because of you, and prioritize your interests, the interests of your children, and your life is the most important thing to you. Lastly, the narcissist may resort to trying to re-enter your life by promising you that he will change and be someone else. You'll find him sending you messages with evidence of what he is saying, that he has really changed and that he has left everyone for you. He will describe to you how much he is willing to die for you, and how he has become a truly loyal person and how much he needs you in his life again, so he can continue being this good. This talk may actually work, but it usually occurs at the beginning of the relationship, or the first time you have separated, or after he has disappeared from your life for a while, and when he returns, he promises you that it will not happen again. But the point is, you already know what is happening and understand it, and you have had enough of the narcissist's abuse towards you and your life. You should think about your life and your relationship with him, how it was and how many times this happened between you, and how many times you went back to him and he didn't change at all. In conclusion, I want to tell you that the narcissist, and I'm talking about the narcissist, cannot change no matter what happens because he has no idea that he is doing something wrong, or that there is something about him that needs to change in the first place. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. I hope you found the information we provided about narcissism and how to deal with it useful. If you have any experiences or questions, please share them in the comments so we can all learn from each other. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel Narcissism Unmasked and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. If you like the video, support me with a like and share it with your friends to spread awareness and help more people. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.